betray you, some 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 betray you. Hey guys, Sebbies is back. I do hope you all are doing well. So I am in the middle of a retwist, and I was looking at my roots as I've been grabbing them to retwist my locks, and I was like, wow, they are really looking nice and thick and full, and this is why I wait 2 months to retwist. So just want to give you guys a closer look at my roots and all this new growth, right, that I have. You can see that there is some merging that occurs, right? I've shown you this before, but it's the case, right? And it'll probably always be the case along my quest. But look at all this hair. Like, it makes me excited to have all this new growth to be able to retwist. It's like a little mini fro at the base of my locks, and that's what you get when you wait a little while and let your hair grow out. In a previous video, I spoke about needing to actually have hair to retwist, and this is what I mean. If you retwist so frequently that there's essentially no new growth for you to retwist, you're pulling those hairs really tightly, right? There's nothing new to twist, but you're still retwisting, and so you're essentially putting more tension on those hairs and on your follicles. And so that's why I like to wait a couple of months to let the hair grow out a bit to actually guarantee that I will have sufficient new growth to twist up and put in my locks. The downside to waiting 2 months to retwist is obviously that since my hair grows away from my locks, I get a lot of marriages happening and stuff, and so I always have to like separate. And even if I were to like pop my locks between retwists, it still happens. That webbing always occurs for me. I know some people say, you know, get retwists every 3 weeks, and that way you can train your hair and they don't deal with as many marriages because you're not letting your hair grow out as long, right? That's 5 more weeks of new growth and letting your hair do what it wants to do before you actually step in and tame it for the person who waits 2 months like myself. So I guess retwisting, you know, more frequently potentially has its benefits. You don't have to worry about this, but I would prefer to deal with this and have a lot of hair coming out of my scalp than to have sparsity happening at my scalp, aka thinning at my scalp, you know. I would prefer to just have this and have to separate, and you know, and I only have to do it every 2 months, so it's not really even that big of a deal. So I just, you know, as I was retwisting my hair, preparing for my 3-year, 4-month, my 3x4 lockiversary, I was like, wow, you know, my hair has grown quite a bit in 2 months. I've been drinking my 4 liters of water every day. But this right here, this is why I wait 2 months, so that I can have enough new growth to actually justify doing a retwist. So you guys will figure, you know, things out for yourself along the way, but just know that everything that I do along my lock quest, there's a reason for it. You know, I'm not just arbitrarily doing things. Like, if I've thought about it and implemented it, and sometimes things change, and that's because I gain more knowledge or more insight into a topic where my locks are concerned. But know that everything that I do, regardless of how unorthodox it may seem, is for a reason, and there is some sort of logic behind it. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Hope you all are doing well. I'm going to get out of here, finish this retwist. But as always, please learn to love unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. Sebbies is out.